In this video, we're going to get to have some fun and see how can we actually use maybe. So let's go over here to the source folder, make a new folder, we'll call this data, and we're going to add a new file called index.ts. Now instead of having to type all this data in, I've made a gist because typing this data is not serving any purpose. We want to look at the monad. So I'm going to put the link of the gist in the description below, and then I'll also put it right here. But it'd be easier to get it from the description, and I'm going to grab all this data. Okay, if we look at this data real quick, we have an interface. So F250, you're probably wondering where's F254 and F01, F04, F64, and F65. These are SIL conventions from the standard interchange language, which is like a grocery standard for products. We won't get into all that. Anyways, 254 is the date. F01 is the barcode, like the UPC that you would get when you scan your Doritos or your Dr. Pepper or whatever. 64 is the quantity, and 65 is the dollar amount of sales. Okay, so we have an array of sales, which is a buy sale, and it's got a date that it happened, a product that was purchased. It's got the quantity and the dollar amount. Now, we don't know much about their product yet, but we'll get into that in another video. So now that we have all of this data, we'll save it. What we're going to do is we're going to use this index.ts down here as our playground. So we'll import. Oh, I can't type sales from data. And then we'll import. I think it's going to be with the, let's see, curly braces. I don't need Webpack. Okay, so yeah, we're going to say curly brace, maybe. Wow, I really can't type. From not, and these are wrong. Data, maybe. Okay, so we have our sales. So we'll make a variable called filtered, and it's going to be a maybe.just sales, and we'll console.log filtered, and we'll add the extract here. Remember, we had an extract function over here. We could put this in line with this, or we could just put it here. But for now, we're just going to look at this. We're going to save it, and there's all of our sales over here, right? So we have 17 records. 117, 1.99 cents. 117, 1.99 cents. Sweet. All right. So now let's say what we want to do is we need to get this by a certain date range, first and foremost. And then we want, because we could have sold the same item on multiple days. Let's look at our data. 117, yeah. We sold it on 6/1 and 7/1. So we want to just say, I just want to see all of 117. I don't want to see each individual. I want to lump 117 as a total for a date range. And then we'll get the top X amount of items that we sold. Does that make sense? It's real world enough for you, right? These videos are going to be a little lengthy, but. So we're going to take the sales, and if we look at our maybe, we have this handy map function. This is your best friend right here. So we're going to say .map, and I need to bring in the, well, I'll just show you this without it first, and then I'll tell you why we're going to do it. We're going to say x.filter. So it's going to pass back the array every time, so all of this, and we're going to filter all of this right here, and we'll just call it y. We can call it whatever we want. And we're going to say y dot, and we don't have any IntelliSense here. This is our problem, because sales knows that it's a type iSale, and it's a TypeScript file. But what we really need to do is come over here and just kind of give TypeScript a little bit of help. iSale, and now, oh, we need to import this as well. Sorry. Perfect. And now if we say y, x dot, oh, let me filter. It looks weird. Oh wait, this needs to be an array. Sorry. There's our IntelliSense. So F254 is greater than or equal to new date. Let's just say 7-1 is our date. I think that's right. We have too many of those. Let's see if we get an error. Nope, we do. So we still have all the items because they're all greater than 7-1. So we'll do a second map. I hate the way that looks. There we go. Let me put this. There we are. I like it like that better. Alright, another map. X iSail array. X dot filter. Y. Y dot F 254 is less than or equal to new date 8/1/2023. Let's say x dot filter is not a function. Look at our prettier and set our print width to 120. There we go. Much better. Let's get rid of those guys. Alright, dot map. Dot map. X iSail. X dot filter. Y dot F 254 less than or equal to new date 8/1/2023. You're probably wondering what was the problem? Well, it's because I left that semicolon right there, and that was gonna mess things up. What's it telling me here? I don't know what the problem was there. Oh, we didn't need a comma. Put the comma there, you're gonna blow it up. Yep. So no comma, no semicolon. Everybody's happy. So now we have still the same 11 records, which makes perfect sense. Now what I want to do is find the unique records. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let this sit off for the next video. What we're gonna do is we're gonna map. But I'm gonna show you how to. We're doing a map and a filter. I'm gonna show you how to do a map with just a function call, and then we're gonna have mapping with destructuring, and then finally mapping with reducing. So we'll get to all that in the next videos.